Awesome, guys. Welcome to ADOGA, Stretch Sunday, a bit of mobility, a bit of warming up. As I've said to everyone so far, if you're watching from the recording, grab yourself a trigger ball. We'll be doing some release stuff towards the end or once our muscles are nice and warm. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to get everyone to find a 4-point position. So we're coming down, knees below the hips, hands below the shoulders. Now, as we take that position, we want to make sure that every point of contact on the ground is actually pressing into the ground. And that even means our knuckles of our fingers, the palms. And whether you have your toes tucked or untucked, that's up to you. Whatever feels better for you. And all we're going to start with today is a nice, simple cat-cow movement, but take it nice and slow, okay? So don't do it too quickly and don't find the end point of each one too quickly. Have a think about it as you move. Think about the areas of the back, the neck, all the spine, all the movement through the spine. Then once you've started to move, start to breathe with your movement. So breathe in on the way up. So we arch the spine, we take a big deep breath in, and then we breathe out as we draw the belly button in, chin the chest, rounding out through the spine. Then run through 5 of each movement. Breathe in and out. Now, when you feel like you think you've found that end point of either the cat or the cow, see if you can just take it that little bit further. See if you can round out a little bit more through the spine. Tuck the pelvis in a little bit more. That's it. Trying to really find that massage all through the vertebrae. Start to breathe through the nose. And then once you've done a few more of those, I want you to start to just take whatever shape feels good. So you might just roll the pelvis around. Tuck the chin up. Move the head around. I want you to move the body just in all directions. If you're trying to tangle it all up, open it up. Then slowly coming up, hands off the ground, knees are still on the ground, and then I want you to do exactly the same thing. I want you to try and be as floppy as possible. So we're just rolling one way, head, shoulders, that midsection of the body. Now just remember to check in with your breath and try and do big ragdolls. Once you've gone one way for a little bit, change directions. Make it feel good. We're always so tense. We're always so tall. We're trying to hold perfect posture all the time. Just let it go. Let it be loose. You might go side to side. Arms are floppy. Nice. Letting the muscles relax for a little bit. Nice, then coming back to center. We're going to come up to a standing position. Similar to how we started our standing position last week, what we're going to do, we're just going to hang over, so we're dead hanging. But while we dead hang, I want you to imagine you're on like you're a bit of a slinky and you're just sort of hanging there, but bouncing up and down. Breathing at the same time, lengthening out through the back of the legs. The upper body is still just a big rag doll. Just let it hang. Notice if you're holding any tension in your neck as well. Let the head hang heavy. That's it. Sometimes we hold tension without even knowing. This head hanging heavy, bouncing up and down. Another 5 or so breaths. We've got at least 30 seconds doing this movement. That's it. Hang heavy. Just relax right over. You might put a little bit more bend in the knees. You might put a little bit less bend in the knees. Whatever feels good for you today. Take one more big deep breath in. You're going to lock the hands underneath the feet. So as if you're stepping on your palms. So you're trapped down there. You're going to take a big deep breath in, and on the extension, try and drive the hips up. On the exhale, try and drive the hips up into the air whilst keeping the hands underneath the feet. So big deep breath in, and then on the out, try and push the hips up. Big deep breath in, drive the hips up nice and high. Almost like you're self-stretching the whole back of the body. We want to do 4 more of those. Two more. And on the last one, we're going to slowly peel up to the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoot the arms out. We're going to bring them up nice and high, all the way up, full circle. Sit up the top. Look up towards the hands and just put a little arch in the back. Take a big deep breath in and then fold all the way back down to the bottom. Big deep breath in, halfway lift and fold back down. Take 3 breaths in that dead hang position. Should feel slightly different to that first one, just hanging heavy. Good, 2 more breaths. Let the head hang heavy. Slowly rolling all the way to the top again. 5, 4, 3, 2. Arms coming up nice and high. See if you can open up right through the chest. Hands are going to come back over the back to the shoulder blades. You're going to drive your elbows back as far as you can. Still standing. I just come down to show you. So driving the elbows back. Feel that stretch through the arms. Shoot the arms up into the air and then circle back behind the back. Bringing the top of the hands as high up the middle of the back as you can. Good. Chasing it right up and then back all the way to the top. Hands to the shoulder blades. Driving the elbows up nice and high. Big deep breath in. Shoot the arms up all the way out to the outside. We come behind it back again. Starting to feel a bit of heat through the shoulders now. See how high you can get and then all the way back up and over. Good. I want you to do 2 more at your own pace. Really trying to stretch it out. Reach up to the ceiling as wide and as high with those arms as you can. Bring them right behind the back. Lifting up. Nice. And again, up. Behind. Try and tuck the elbows in as far back as you can. Then all the way up and around. Good. That's it. Nice, and then shake it out. Okay, so now we're going to build a little bit of heat around our hips again. We're going to go out in our lower back. We're going to go our feet just hip width apart today. Whoever was on yesterday, we did a body weight good morning as such. So the knees are going to stay in that fixed position, and then we're going to shoot forward and hinge at the hips. We're going to go for 10 slow reps to start with, and then we're going to do some isometric or static work, okay? So coming back up and then back down. So we're just moving through that good morning, stretching out through the hamstrings. If you find the hip hinge hard, place your hands on your pelvis crease, on your hip crease, and then you're almost just pushing yourself back. We're like this. If you've always found the hip hinge hard, push the pelvis back, push the hips back nice and straight. So you're folding over at the hips. 3 more. Good. Nice, and after that last one, we're going to hold in that tabletop position. So we're in that good morning position. Good. Back's nice and flat. What I want you to do first is shoot the arms back for me. Good. And then see how far you can push your head forward and your hips back. So we're trying to separate the two. So we're nice and long. You should have a nice tabletop flat back. Check in with the person next to you if they're at home and you've got someone there with you. Make sure they're nice and flat. Good. If not, tell them to bring their chest up a little bit to keep their bum down. Good. And then we're going to shoot the arms right out in front as far as we can. We're going to hold it there. And then we're pulling our elbows back as if we're trying to engage our lats. So we're nice and wide like this. And then we're shooting our arms back out in front. So we're still on this tabletop. Let's go. Pulling back. I'm going to create a bit of heat now. Good. Keep that chest up. Keep those hamstrings engaged. Lower backs engaged. Push out. Drive back in. Let's go. Breathe with the movement. Engage those lats. Elbows driving back. Good. Push forward. And back. Nearly there. 4 to go. Your back's starting to heat up. That's good. We want that. Pull back. One more. Good. Now separate the feet. Back stays where you are. Feet nice and wide. Good. Feet nice and wide. Toes are slightly pointed in. We're in that hip, that hinge position. So we're coming over. Good. Like this. Left hand down, right hand shoot as far away as from the other side as you can, and then rotate up to the side. 1. Breathe. 4. One more. 5. Good. Change sides. Reach across. Rotate. 2. Nice. When you're done, we're holding in that good morning position. Elbows are tucked into the side of the rib cage. Shoulder blades are squeezing together. Good. We're going to do the tiniest of pulses. See how little you can just pulse up and down. Feet are nice and wide. Toes are pointing in. Pushing the knees outwards. Let's go. Little pulses. Keep going. Build that tension. This is good. You want it to burn. You want to stop. Keep working through it. 20 seconds to go. Breathe. Don't stop. Little pulses. Keep it going. Keep going. Nearly there. Hold it. 3, 2. Shoot the arms out. Shoot the arms out in front for 10. See how far you can reach. Keep holding. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, and standing up. Well done. Woo. Put your hand up if you've got a bit of heat through that lower back area just then. Awesome. Good work, guys. That's what you want. Like we do most weeks, our goal is to activate as many muscles as possible before we release them. Okay, and we work on that mobility around our joints. So big long stride now. If you did split squats yesterday, I'm sorry, but after this set, you'll feel much better. So big long stride. You're going to shoot the arms out in front, directly in line with the shoulders. Good. You're going to slowly lower all the way, not all the way, just to the ground, just off the ground, should I say, and then rotate over that front leg. 1. Breathe. 2. I find breathing out on the twist helps me. Breathe in at the start and rotate. Good. Keep it going. Stay strong, stay low, as low to the ground as you can. Let's go. Rotate. 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 Swinging around, coming into warrior 2. Left foot forward. Boom. Nice. See how low we can go to the ground. Open up that hip. Press on the outside of the right foot towards the ground. Making sure that knee isn't tracking over that big toe. You want to push it towards your little toe. Good. Hold. See if you can come a little lower. Hold. Flip the left or the front hand twisting all the way back, and then coming down all the way to the ground. We'll run through our first flow. Slowly lower all the way to the ground. Let me turn my screen. Laying on the ground, hands nice and wide. And we're just coming into a light back bend. So hands are wide, and we're just coming up for 1. Back down. Up for 2. And back down. 3. 4. And 5. Hands come in next to the chest. We're going to do 5, helping with our arms now moving up. Ready? 1. 2. Make it feel good, guys. Keep those hips on the ground. 3. 4. 5. Nice. Pushing back. Downward dog. Spend some time here pedaling out your feet, pedaling out the legs, making it feel good. You might spend time on one calf, lengthen it out. Good. And then same thing, try and rinse out through the shoulders. So try and just lock the arms out, a couple of little pulses, warming up all through our shoulders. Getting the muscles on, the tendons on. Nice. From there, we're going to lift our right leg up into the air. We're going to rotate, trying to open up at the hip. Really drive that knee up nice and high. See if you can bring your foot to the other side near the butt cheek. Open right up. Let's go. Lift that hip up, knee up nice and high. A little bit higher for 1 more breath. And then right knee, right elbow. Slowly coming through and hold. 5, 4. Hold it there. 3. And push back up. Let's go. And open up and out. Good. Hold it there for 1 deep breath in. Coming through for left elbow. And we're going to hold. 3, 2, and back up. Open up. Now, before we step through, bring your knee to your nose. Hold. And step through. So we're in a low lunge now. We should be on our other side, yeah? Has that worked? Awesome. Cool. So we're back up into that lunge. I was left foot forward before. Doesn't matter if it's not, just change legs. Cool. All right, so in that nice long lunge, we're going to slowly lower down so we're just off the ground. Hands shoot out in front. Let's go. 10 rotations. Twist. Go. Breathe out. Big deep breath in. Really try and twist at your midsection. Don't just move your arms. Really try and rotate out of your torso, out of your trunk. Good. So remember, we want to be nice and close to the ground. We want to be as close to the ground as we can with our knee. Good. Working a lot here. Nice. So 4 more on my count. Good. Good. Holding there and then opening up. Warrior 2. Awesome, guys. Stretch it out. Now, remember, let's really open up these hips. Push that knee out towards the pinky toe and drive the other foot that's at the back, the outside of the foot into the ground. So we're really trying to lengthen between both points. That's it. Nice long hands, fingers outspread. Come a little lower towards the ground. Flip and reverse. Open up and then back down to the ground. We do our flow. All the way down, nice and slow. We're going to come back into 5, just with the hands close by, pushing up. 1, back down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming up into downward dog. Left leg lifts, open up. Hold it there. Really drive that knee up nice and high. Nice, Drewy. Nice, Saz. Awesome. Good, Sheree. Nice, Dom. See if you can open up a little bit more. Push up. Good. And then bring that knee to your left elbow. And hold. Breathe. 2, 1. Kick back up and out. Let's open up. Good. Bend that leg. Open up at the hips. Stay strong. And left knee, right elbow. Try and rotate. That's it. Good. Good. Hold. And open back up. Hold. And then knee to nose. Hold. And stepping forward with both feet. Hanging in that ragdoll position. You're going to slowly peel all the way to the top. Shake it out. Grab yourselves a drink, guys, if you want. Awesome. So we're going to stay standing for a bit now. Going to do some stability work, open up at our hips, so a bit of mobility as well. So if you've got someone there, that's good. You guys can sort of have a bit of friendly competition. If you don't and you can, so let's say for Soph, you might use the height of the balcony fence there as like a bit of an indicator of how high you're getting. So how it's going to look, guys, we're going to be lifting our knee up as high as we can, and then opening up as far and as wide as we can before then kicking the leg back, lifting the foot up as high, and then coming back. So that's like 1 repetition. So we're up with the knee, opening, rotating at the hip, lifting that knee up as high as we can, back, and then back to starting. So the goal is just to see, first, if you can balance, and 2, how much range can you get throughout that hip whilst you're moving through it. Let's try it, okay? So right leg down, left leg up, knee up, nice and high. Good. Now keeping it in that same line, we're trying to now open up, knees staying high. Good. And then back to the start. And I want you guys to run through 8 of those yourself. Don't rush it. Lifting up, opening, and then rotating. Lifting that knee up as high as you can. Back to the start. Good. Open, 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 open. Rotate. Lift that knee up. Whoop. So you want to be going to a point that challenges you, that you have a high potential of falling. Okay, so if you're just sort of just, ew, this is easy. Woo. Okay, you're not doing it enough. Go higher. Up. Nice. Good. I'll come a little closer. We're up, around, and see how high you can keep that leg as you rotate around. Nice, Dewey. Good one. Nice, Henzy. Good. Go 2 more on that side, and then we'll change sides. Go. Shake it out a little bit. And then change sides when you're ready. Have a bit of fun with it. Keep going. Quick tip for that grounded foot is push down through the big toe and separate the other toes as much as you can. Remember from last week, let the feet do what they're best at. Separate them as much as you can and then go. Nice, Dan. Work knee up, wide, as far as you can. Nice, guys. Couple more on this side. Nice. Good, guys. Have a little breather, and then we're going to jump down on the ground. The hips will still be coming into play now. Grab your ball or anything that you can hold as an object. Okay, so what we're going to be doing now is we're still working on our hips, predominantly our hip flexors as well as our lower abdominals. Now, we've all started doing a little bit more of our single-legged leg lifts like this. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to be holding the ball between our feet, and you're going to be lifting both together. So there's my ball, and my goal is to see how straight I can lift my legs up and over, up and over, up. So if you've got an object that you can put like a drink bottle down and see if you can lift both legs over that, start with your hands down to give you guys some assistance, and then see how you go moving your hands. And I want to see some of these, so make sure your screens are down. Yes, nice, Jeffro. So you'll notice it's easier to lean back. Now, what we want to try and start to do, we want to try and start to be upright, okay? So if I'm here, I'm trying to stay as upright as possible, and then up and over. Nice. Yes, so, good one. Good guys, have some fun. Nice. Keep those legs as straight as we can as well. That's it. When you need to have a rest, have a rest. We're going to be doing this for about 3 minutes on and off. So just having a play around. When you do need a rest or you start to lose the quality of the movement, that's when you know you just need to have a quick spell and then go again. Nice. Good. Set yourself a goal of 8 more repetitions, 8 more leg lifts. Nice, guys. Nice, Sean. Good work. Great work, guys. So what we're going to be doing now, still got the ball. We're going to start to do a bit of trigger point release work. So what I want you to do, you're going to be laying down on your backs, and we're going to find this area here. So down sort of that next to the spine, on the 2 outside parts of the spine, you've got like a little soft part at the bottom there. We're going to be getting a muscle there. It's also known as like a seatbelt muscle. Controls a lot of stability throughout the back, okay? So what we're going to do is you're going to lay on the ball. So it's placing under that little soft area there. You can sort of see where mine is. So there, one leg's going to be the leg or the side that you're working is you're going to have that leg straight to start with, okay? So you're on the ground. Good. The other leg's just there for support. And then what you're going to do, you're going to shoot your arms up above your shoulders, and you're going to do a little crunch as if you're trying to press that ball into the ground as hard as you can. Good. Pressing, 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 release. That's how these sequences are going to go. We're going to be holding pressure against the ball with the muscle, and then we're going to try and fully relax. Okay, so now what I want you to do is you're going to bring that right knee in closer to the chest. Good. Under the knee or on top of the knee, whatever works for you. Same concept. Press the ball into the ground as hard as you can. You'll feel a little bit more tension on it this time. Press, hold in for 4, 3, 2, and then fully relax. Good. Now that knee is going to be out to the side like that. Good. And then same thing. Hands up. Press the ball into the ground as hard as you can. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Now, all I want you to do with the ball now is either move it down a centimetre or 2. Okay, so just moving it down a little bit closer towards your butt. Same concept. Right knee's bent, arms shoot up. Press the ball into the ground as hard as you can. Find that pressure, find those triggers, those sensitive spots that are holding tension throughout the muscle. And relax. Good. Knee come into the body. A little bit more pressure through there. And lift up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Knee out to the side. And again, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Good work. Let's stay on the same side just for ease of me explaining. So right side butt cheek. I want you to find the top corner of it. The top corner of the butt cheek. Now this will be most sensitive, or this will be sensitive for most people. If you can't quite find your point, throw your hand up or I can have a quick look. But just on the side, sort of the top right of the butt cheek. Throw your hand up if you can feel that little bit of discomfort already. Good. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to press our butt cheek against the ball as hard as we can, but our knees out to the side. Our knees laid out to the side. Good. Push the ball into the ground as hard as you can. Push, push, push. Now relax over the ball. Ooh. You want it to be slightly uncomfortable at about a 7 or an 8 out of 10 discomfort. And you should be able to get it down to about a 4 or 5 by the end of these trigger point releases. And press the ball into the ground. Feel that muscle work over the ball. 4, 3, 2, relax. Good. And push, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Nice, just change the ball around a little bit to another area. Good, and you just might notice where you move your foot and your leg, it'll feel slightly different all the way around. Good, and press the ball into the ground as hard as you can. 2, and relax. And push. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Nice. Now just pull that knee in and just do a bit of a side twist. Oh, there we go. Nice, guys. Then change sides. So left side, start with the QL. So just that little soft part of the lower back before you hit the bony part. Good. Place that ball in that area. If it's not exactly where you first place it, just have a little wiggle around so you can find it. Arms shoot up above the shoulders. Let's press that forward to the ground, knees bent slightly. Let's go up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Good. Next one, knee comes into the chest. And up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Knee out to the side. And press the ball. Go, go, go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Change positions of the ball, slightly just down 1 to 2 centimeters, or another place where you find you hold a lot of tension. And let's go. Up. 2, and relax. Good. knee into the chest. And up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, knee out to the side. And up. 4, 3, 2, and down. Nice. Change the ball to the top corner of the butt, or even just a place around your butt cheek as a whole that you find you hold a lot of tension, or it's tight, or it's sore. Usually soreness is a link to tightness, and tightness is a link to weakness. So you want to try and release it and then strengthen it. Okay, let's do it. Press that ball into the ground as hard as you can. Knee might come out to the side. Your leg can lengthen too. You'll feel it slightly different in different positions. Good, and relax. And press, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Press, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Press. 2, and relax. Find a spot, maybe a different spot, and we'll go 1 or 2 more. Nice. Press it into the ground as hard as you can. And relax. Just while you've still got the ball in that position, just move the leg out and back in. And just change position of the leg and feel the difference. As in, each position of where the leg is, find will be a little bit more uncomfortable in different areas. So, nice guys. And now what we're going to do, we're going to transition the ball to inside the shoulder blade. So just inside the shoulder blade. So we're working just a little bit on our upper back now. So ball's down. If you want to just watch your screen for 2 seconds, I'll run you through how it's going to look. So the ball's there. I'm finding that position. You can see it's just underneath, not on the shoulder blade, but just inside it or just above it. And then what you're going to do, you're going to lay back onto it, and we're just literally extending our arm back, extending, and then bring our arm forward. Back and forward. Back and forward. We're going to work through about 10 of those before changing positions of the ball. Should feel quite nice if you've been surfing, paddling, swimming, whatever it is, sitting at a desk, anything really. Oh. Have a little wiggle around, change the position of the ball slightly to other areas that you feel for you are tight or tense. Just breathe with it, make it feel good. Thumbs ups as you move if you can feel that. Awesome, good. It gets weird talking to yourself for 40 minutes, 2 days in a row. Work, guys. Good, and change sides. So if you start with the right, do the left. When I start out, sometimes I just give the other arm a bit of assistance, especially if it's a bit tweaked, a bit tense, a bit sore. Up and over. Oh, yeah. Find those points. And then, once we've done a couple more of those, we're going to work our way to our traps, or just to the inside of our neck. So I'll try and face it so you can see it. I don't know if it is, but you can put a bit of your body weight into it so the ball comes down to inside the neck, and then you sort of roll back onto it. And then same movement, arm forward, arm back. You'll actually feel your trap almost bounce or floss over the ball. Oh. A lot of us can hold tension in your neck too without even realizing. Leads to headaches, heavy heads. Keep breathing into it. Make sure you don't forget to breathe. Two. Good work. Go a couple more. Changing sides. Nice. Good. And once you're done, we're going to come up to kneeling. So take your time. Finish off that set. Once you're done, just even move the head around, the neck, the shoulders. Feel quite nice. So on our knees, what we're going to do here is just finish with the final stretch. So arms going to come up nice and high, arch back, and then we're just going to reach forward as far as we can. Head comes to the ground, lengthening out, and just breathing. Notice where you're holding tension. Relax now. We've gotten rid of it all. Just breathe. Take 3 more big deep breaths, and on the exhale, see if you can find a bit more length in the arms and the shoulders. And as you come to the final 2 breaths, I want you to think of one thing that you're grateful for. So right now, it could be that you've just invested 45 minutes into your own self to feel better, to move your body. Take 1 more final deep breath in. Slowly coming up. Thanks, guys. Hope you feel better.
Thanks, Adrian.
Hope everyone has a great day. Don't forget, guys, we're just doing a little bit of a goal setting session this afternoon. Take it with a grain of salt as much as you want. It's more so going to be good if you are finding it hard to have a bit of clarity with structure, hard to do, 80% of the time do things that are good for you and your health, physical and mental health. So yeah, jump on. You can hear about a couple of other people's goals as well. And yeah, have a bit of a chat and hopefully give you guys some more clarity and direction as well as us leading into this next week or 2 weeks or 4 weeks and so on. So show you different ways you can goal set to help still maintain some fulfillment and excitement in your life, which is important. Okay, cool guys. Hope everyone has a good Sunday and I'll see you all online this afternoon.
Thanks, Adrian.
Thanks, Adrian.
Cheers. See you guys.